Yo, what is going on YouTube? What's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing out there today, man? So we're back here with some more traveling Wilburys. Today we're going to be checking out Handle with Care, all right? This one was highly suggested on my last video to the Wilburys, saying, hey, since you checked this one out, let this be your next one, Handle with Care. We got the official music video here as well, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. I want to say you guys said there was 2 albums released by these gentlemen right here, right? So I want to say that was correct, but we'll go ahead and jump into this one. I know so many of y'all fell in love with both albums, definitely at least the first one. I remember that. So thank you guys for putting me onto this, man. Thank you so much. Excited to get into this one today, the Traveling Wilburys, Handle with Care. Let's go ahead and hit play, man. See what we're getting into here. Thank you guys. Let's go.
Beat up and battered around, been sent up and I've been shot down. You're the best thing that I've ever found. Handle me with care. Reputation's changeable, situation's tolerable, but baby you're adorable. I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care? Everybody's got somebody to lean on.
This is insane.
Put your body next to mine and dream on. I've been robbed off and I've been fooled. I've been robbed and ridiculed in daycare centers and night schools. Handle me with care. Stuck in airports, terrorized, sent to meetings, hypnotized, overexposed, commercialized. Handle me with care. I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care? Everybody got somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream on. I've been uptight and made a mess, but I'll clean it up myself, I guess. Oh, the sweet smell of success. Handle me with care.
Oh, he's got long hair. I want to know who was playing the harmonica, man. Is it Tom or is it Dylan? All right, those are the 2 that I'm assuming is one of them guys. Great. So we had Roy Orbison in this one with us right here, man. So that's wonderful to see. Love the little kickback photos. Look at baby Roy, man. Little kid Roy, dude. It looked like maybe George Harrison was the one that got in on the solo action for the solo guitar play, but I just cannot believe seeing these gentlemen all together. It's such a shock. It's crazy. It's just crazy to see these personalities all in one place, man. That is amazing. That is amazing. Just noticed, like I said, Roy looks like he has a ponytail on this one. So he let that thing grow out. And I love Tom Petty's hat. I did one of Tom Petty's music videos here recently, and I guess that was a big signature for him, was his hat. Totally gives me that steampunk feel that is more, I don't know if steampunk's always been around or if that's something new that we kind of fiddle with, but that's the theme for steampunk. Obviously it goes back well beyond that time, but it's fictional land with the steampunk, but they all use that. And maybe you guys can let me know, this gentleman right here, is this Buster Sideberry? Mr. Jim Keltner, I believe we were saying. So let me know about that. I know that he was like a kind of honorary member, right? Usually playing the session percussion or drums for them. I believe that's what some of y'all let me know, so just let me know. Shout out as well to Buster though, okay? Okay, so let's jump into some Handle with Care right here. Released in 1988, it says. Let's see, we have the label WILBURYS, the length 3 minutes 19 seconds, considered folk rock. Songwriters Traveling Wilburys. All right, they got everybody's name. Now, this is one thing I've noticed. I don't know if it'll say it here, but they've got like they're like side personas, right? So you've got Otis Wilbury being Jeff Lynne, and you've got Nelson Wilbury, which is actually George Harrison. All right, so learning a little bit about this one. It was released in 1988, and it's the opening track for the album. All right, the song was the first recording made by the group, although it was originally intended as a bonus track on the European single by George Harrison. Okay, so let's go over this. It says, when he and Jeff Lynne presented the song to the Harrison's record company, the executives insisted it was too good for that purpose, a decision that resulted in the formation of the Wilburys. The song was written primarily by Harrison, although as with all tracks on Volume 1, the writing credit lists all 5 members of the band: Harrison, Lynne, Dylan, Orbison, and Tom Petty. Handle with Care was the Wilburys' most successful single. It peaked at number 45 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 2 on the Billboard Album Rock Tracks. Petty and his band, the Heartbreakers, often performed Handle with Care in concert. Lynne sang it with them at the concert for George a year after Harrison's death in November 2001. Harrison's son, Donnie Harrison, sang lead on the song with Jeff Lynne's ELO during the 2019 US tour. That is really nice, man. So it's nice to hear how they kept kind of the Wilbury alive and going, how this song has kept different, I guess, variations of it done, but with members or some kind of a connection like that with Harrison's son singing, all right, to kind of keep that connection there. It's really awesome. All right, this is interesting, and this might be a little bit of the background of how this all got rolling together. It says Handle with Care came about through Warner Brothers Records, which distributed George Harrison's Dark Horse record label, pressing Harrison for an extra track for the European release of his This Is Love single. Having arrived in Los Angeles in 1988, Harrison discussed the request over dinner with Jeff Lynne. Okay, so you got Jeff Lynne, you've got Harrison, they need an additional track. Okay, so Harrison was his co-producer on the Cloud9 album, and Roy Orbison, whose album Mystery Girl Lynne was producing at the time. So Lynne was helping Roy at this time as well. So Lynne agreed to help Harrison record the track the following day, and Harrison invited Roy Orbison over to attend the session after Orbison said he would like to come and watch. Now you've got 3 of these guys together, Jeff Lynne, Harrison, helping each other finish this bonus track. Roy Orbison just happens to be there having an album recorded, said, hey, I'd like to come and watch that thing. So now you got 3 members there together. Okay, with no professional studios available at such a short notice, everything is bogged up. They have to phone Bob Dylan. Harrison gave Bob Dylan a call, and Bob Dylan agreed, hey, yeah, y'all can use my garage studio in Malibu. All right, so everybody's now heading over to Malibu together. Tom Petty, who had also been working with Lynne in Los Angeles, was invited the following day. So one day passed. Fortunately, they couldn't get the studio, so they had to let one more day pass. And with that additional timing, Lynne said, well, you know what? Tom Petty's in the area too. Let's go ahead and give him a call, man. So Tom Petty was invited the following day when Harrison went to retrieve his guitar from Petty's house, man. It was, if this is how it all started, it's just a lot of happenstance going on, right? A lot of things just happen to happen. They just happen to happen to let these guys all communicate, get one another, these strings just kind of lining up and attaching, and bam, there you go. You have this coming full circle here. All right, so I was trying to see a little bit about this. Let's see, in a song review for AllMusic, writes of Handle with Care, the opening track to the star-studded Traveling Wilburys album puts the group and their attitude in one compact package. George Harrison handles the verses, and there are also 2 excellent bridges featuring Roy Orbison and Bob Dylan. Orbison's section capitalizes on the awesome operatic vocal pipes, and the effect is wonderful. In the end, the joy of camaraderie is what hits the listener the hardest and makes this one of the most memorable records of 1980. With the song, the vibe I was getting is a handle with care, man. I mean, we're talking about one, it can be taken, I guess, kind of as a love song, right? Talking about handling a person, but I was also catching a lot of vibes of talking about them as artists, right? Talking about how special and unique each one of them is, to handle with care, right? I felt like we talked about maybe music executives, record labels, how unfair, unkind they can be, that these guys are kind of precious cargo, man. These guys, handle them with care individually, each and every one of them, is the vibes that I was getting from this song. If you guys would be so kind, man, let me know what you thought about this song. Let me know what you thought the meaning of it was. I just love, once again, that we just get to see them all on the screen here together. I missed that with my first reaction, because we had Roy, who was already gone by the time that song had come out in the music video. But right here, we got to see them on. That's even more special to me, and this being kind of their opening track off the debut album, man. This is what kicked everything off, right? So that's really awesome, man. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed being here with me today. If you did, please let me know by liking, subscribing, checking out the descriptions down below for other ways you can help the channel, including becoming a member here on my YouTube, my Patreon, or donation requests. I really ask that you guys consider that, man. That's a great way to support me, all right? Thank you guys so much. Let me know if there's more from this group that you'd like me to check out, and I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.